Hey Chris, it's your dad. Just wanted to give you a little background story on who you're going to see here on this tape. I had called Jesus Calls Prayer Tower. You remember in my last tape I talked about that. And they prayed for me. A guy ran up at random with an orange soda, talking about Jesus, and I ended up at a St. Mary's Cathedral. Well, it turns out that there are three major festivals going on here. One is Ganesh Festival, where they, kind of sink a painted elephant into the lake. That's one thing. The other one is the Mary's Feast, and the third one is Ramadan. So, needless to say, it's a very tense time here in terms of your question is the whole world. Hey, talking about religion. There's been a lot of history of that here, and what the as an example. The first festival is the Mary Festival, and I guess the Muslim store owners closed their shops kind of in respect for them to do their parade. Obviously, the Catholics don't interfere with Ramadan in any way, and then the Ganesh Festival is allowed to go up and down the streets and and do their thing. So anyway, I was going to stay in that area, and it was very much better that I didn't stay in that area. And Samuel, the guy that you're going to see on this tape, is someone who really just came out of the blue in the sense that last Saturday when I was trying to find Campus Crusade for Christ Ministry, my driver stopped on the street at random and asked this young man for directions. And he turned out to be very well involved with Campus Crusade and all the ministries here in Bangalore, and has just really come to my aid and been at my side. Brought me out of the Majestic area where I didn't know anyone into a place where I have tons of friends around me, taking me to various ministries just to show me some of the ministries that are going on in Bangalore. This is a guy who's 24 years old that doesn't go out and party and all. He's just really engaged in ministry, and with very limited means as far as money, still finds time to work for UNICEF and Mother Teresa ministries, doing what he can to share the love of Jesus with anyone. So it's pretty impressive because this is a guy who's very young. He's 24 years old, but yet he way overshadows me in terms of his commitment. So he's been a real lesson to me. So anyway, meeting someone like that at random, coming back full circle to a church that is extremely connected to our family, in the sense that the main church over here in India, or the church over here in India, if you go to the website and type in 917, our zip code, you'll see that the closest church is the church that my grandfather built, your great-grandfather built with his two hands. And this church that I'm talking about in Bangalore also happens to be right in an area called the Bamboo District, which is the area where you go to buy lumber. Well, Grandpa Sherman Moss was a carpenter. So it's so amazing, all these different things that have happened, and there's so much more I could share with you. But I just wanted you to hear from Samuel right now, in which he talks about the Mother Teresa mission, which is a mission for orphan children, kids that have been left in the gutter, kids that are not wanted, most of them handicapped and just left to die. And they pick them up, they have their own ambulance, they pick them up off the street and nurse them back to health. And it's really kind of a beautiful thing. I've never seen anything like it. So I'm going to let him explain it because he's really an expert at this. So go ahead and listen. But, hey, Chris, it's your dad. Hey, listen, we're just touring some different ministries. I'm here with my good friend, my angel, Samuel. He's my trusted friend, and so we're going to talk a little bit about the Mother Teresa mission here in India, and just kind of a little bit about what this place is. It's an orphanage, but I'm going to let Samuel kind of explain. So why don't you just talk a little bit about what the Mother Teresa orphanage really is?
Right. Hi. This is Samuel. It's awesome. I have to thank God for Steve coming over to India. And I want to talk about something really, which changed many lives. Wherein I'm in Bangalore right now, and we're in Mother Teresa orphanage, and it's awesome. There are kids who are physically handicapped. They are completely disabled. They can't do anything, and there are a few babies wherein they are put into gutter because there could be several reasons for
Yeah.
it. However, what I do is I work at Microsoft, and people there are non-Christians. They wouldn't know that. So what I do is I get them in and show them, okay, see how the world is. Instead of paying the money to for drinking or for vain purposes, maybe a movie, we can save us some money, and you can utilize buy some good food stuff for these kids and come over and have a great time with these kids. Just give it to them, and they're gonna enjoy that day with you all. And I just told them to my team and about 17 people. We just made a cab and we took all those stuff coming here, and then it was great evening that day. And everyone thanked me. It was something really new, and that's what I'm talking about. It's something new, yeah, and it also reached. I'm sure through that many lives are the small arts here are being blessed. And it was great talking to you, and thank you again. Have a
All right.
blessed day.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah, so that's just trying to see. I mean, we're going to go on our way to Campus Crusade for Christ to see what they're doing in India. Just kind of touring and seeing what how the Lord works here. Anyway, love you, son, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.